Hey guys, welcome back to today's video and Happy New Year to you all. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas time with your family and you've welcomed the new year in a great way. In today's video, I'm going to be just having a quick chat with you guys about how you can set up your year from the beginning, and then you can make sure you're all ready to smash the year again and work on the goals that you want to achieve this year. If you're new here, my name is Steve from stevenjohnson.com. I create videos every week so that I can help you learn something new, something that is good for your personal development, and something that you can also use to make some extra income on the side if that's what you want. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can make your resolutions for the year stick so that you can achieve those goals. So we will be talking about things that can help us make our new resolutions stick and make sure we achieve them. So we've heard of people talking about the new year's resolutions, and within a few weeks or in a few months, all those resolutions have already been abandoned and their life goes back to normal. In this video, we'll be talking about a few things that we can try and do that can help us be successful at what we are going to be doing for the year. And I've got a few points that I will touch, and then I will refer you to the blog post that is related to this video. I will link it down in the description box as well, so that you can have a full read of the blog post that I wrote that will help you to achieve your goals this year. And I hope that this year will be the year for you to get things sorted and then live the life that you want to live. Before we carry on, if you haven't subscribed, please do that. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I post a new video. I hope these videos will help you. So one of the things that people do, or many people do, when they set up their New Year resolutions is that they have got all these big plans that they want to do, and they just want to do all of them at the same time. And that's what the problem comes. And you find that people who do that, they end up struggling to do all that they've put before them, all the pressure that they've put before them to achieve all these many things without having like a plan set up and the strategies that they need to do to be able to achieve those goals. So one thing that I would mention now, just before we carry on, is that when you set up those New Year's resolutions or the goals for yourself, for the year, for the week, you always have to make sure you have a plan, and a plan of how you can tackle these goals that you are putting forward. And that plan should always be in a way that you'll be able to achieve them, in a way that you'll be able to be consistent in achieving those plans. So one thing that I always say is that your plan has to have these 5 C's of success. I call them the 5 C's of success. And these 5 C's, and the first thing that you need is the first C is the clarity. So you have to have clarity on the goals that you want to set, or your New Year's resolution that you want to achieve. They must have clarity, and they should be concise as well. You have to make sure everything is concise, is set up in a way that you understand, and you'll be able to achieve what you want. And they should be compelling to you, why you want to do them, what is the benefit of that. They should be something that compels you to be able to go on and do that even when you encounter challenges. And the fourth C is consistency. Are you going to be willing to be consistent throughout the entire time that you've set to achieve that goal? That is very, very important as well. And it's actually the main one. Like, if you are not consistent with anything in life in general, you're not going to achieve what you're doing, because that whatever you are setting and you want to achieve needs your consistency to carry on to the end. And then the last C that I've set up here is commitment. Are you going to be committed to what you are setting before you? It's good to set up things and make all these plans or big plans, but are you going to be committed to do that? So you got to look at your life in general and try and make sure you set a time that will allow you to to finish what you started. So those are the 5 C's that I usually use and I talk about a lot, because I know once you've set that plan, you will have strategies that will go around or will be within those 5 C's that will help you to achieve what you want. Now that we know the strategies that we can use, or the 5 C's, we may even ask ourselves questions before we actually continue. And these questions are very important because they will help you achieve the goals that you want, or at least get started and then find other ways that will help you. So one of the questions that I like to ask is, what is in your life right now that has been holding you back for a very long time for you to progress further? So you are setting up something that you want to achieve. So what is in your life right now that you've had for a while that is stopping you or has been preventing you from getting that thing done? And the second question is, what emotions do you want to feel more in the coming year? As you are setting this goal, whatever goal you are setting, what is it gonna benefit you, or how is it gonna benefit you? So how are you gonna feel, or how do you want to feel once you've achieved, or even during the process of achieving this goal? And then the third question that I always ask as well is, why is it so critically important for you to make this happen this year? What is it that is so important, very, very critically important for you to achieve this goal? And then these questions, I believe, they will give you a picture of where you will be, once you start working on these goals. Studies have shown that majority of the New Year's resolutions or the goals that we set at the beginning of the year are usually health related, and we know as well that they are the ones that are actually difficult to achieve. But we set them: I want to lose weight, I want to stop smoking, I want to drink less. All those health related New Year resolutions are always the ones that are set up at the beginning of the year. And like I said before, in most cases you find that people are struggling to achieve them. So before you carry on and set them, if you haven't, ask yourself this. Consider these questions as well regarding your health related New Year's resolutions. What is it about your health right now that needs changing, and why do you need to change it? So if you ask yourself that question, it'll give you so many answers from different angles, and that will help you to see the need to either change the way you're setting it up or just find a way to carry on. And the other question will be, why do you want to achieve the goal that you are setting right now, this health-related goals, whether it's weight loss or quit smoking or drink only on weekends, things like that. Find out why do you want to achieve this, and that should drive you to be compelled to keep going with what you're doing. And the other question is, what is it that may cause challenges for you in order to fulfill the New Year's resolutions or this goal? What is it that may cause challenge for you in order to fulfill this New Year's resolution? And finally, do you have plans to help you go through the challenges that you'll face when they come? Because the first few weeks, as I said earlier, they'll be nice because you're motivated and things are going fine. But then second week or second month, third month, things start getting a bit tough. So what is it that you have in place that will help you go through these challenges? So these are the questions really that I think when you have them, you should be able to find ways that you can get through the year working onto those goals. I'm sure you have all heard of SMART goals, and we always talk about making sure that your goals are smarter or are smart. Wherever you work, there's so many acronyms and models that people use, but the majority of people use SMART goals, set up SMART goals, make sure they are smart or smarter. But there's actually another model that we use in NLP that I think is it's very, very easy and to follow, and it makes sense. It made sense to me, and I think it will make sense to many people. This is it goes in relation to being clear of what you want, finding clarity in what you want to be able to achieve that. And one of this is called well-formed outcomes. This is how you work onto yourself to make sure you find the outcomes that are really, really beneficial to you. And one of the strategies that we use in NLP under the well-formed outcomes is called the Pacsaur. So Pacsaur is really, really a great, easy model to follow, actually. And I'll go through this acronym so I can show you or I can share with you what it entails so that you can find a way to go through that. And as I said before, it's Pacsaur, Pecsaw. The P there stands for positive, the E stands for evidence, the C is the context that we're in, and the S is self-achievable, and the A is the advantages or disadvantages, and then the W is worthwhile. So I'll go through quickly each letter of the acronym. So the positive, as I said, the P, it means the positive. So when you set up your goal has to be stated in the positive. So you have to make sure you state your goal in the positive and not in the negative. So you want to make sure what you say is what you want to achieve. So your goal must be stated in the positive, and making sure that you say what you want, not what you don't want. For example, let's say you want maybe your goal is to lose weight. So what you should be saying, you should say, I want to lose weight. That's it's a positive thing. You want to lose weight. So you can't say, I don't want to be overweight. That's a negative way of looking at it. You want to give you a positive feel of losing weight. Then you will feel that you're working on something. So if you say, I don't want to be fat, or I don't want to be overweight, now the vision that comes to you is all people that are overweight. You see different people overweight. But when you say, I want to lose weight, or I want to lose 12 pounds, or whatever you want to lose, then you see that less weight coming down, when you talk about it, because it's in the positive. So that is the real thing. You have to be clear about it, about what you want, and then try and make sure you visualize that that you want. The E in the Pacsaur acronym is evidence. So evidence is like, what will you see when you've achieved that goal? So what will be the evidence of having worked on this goal, or this New Year resolution that you're working on? So when you have achieved it, what will be the evidence of that? So for example, if you are goal is to lose weight, you want to lose that 12 pounds. So what is going to be the evidence? The evidence will be at the end of it, you would have lost 12 pounds. You'll be 12 pounds lighter, or 10 pounds lighter. Is that losing of weight will be the evidence of all your hard work. So you have to ensure that you state it, as I said, in the positive, and make sure that at the end of this, I will be like this, or I will receive this. As I was saying before, you visualize where you will be at the end of this whatever period you've given yourself to achieve this goal. The C is the context. It means context. So the context is how you will see or how you will set up your goals to apply in your life. So you're setting out these goals, and how are they going to how are they going to gel into your daily routines, daily life? So when and where do you want to see this, and how can you do this? By setting the time frame and what you're going to be implementing, so that you by losing weight, you'll benefit something. So that is the main thing. By stating, like I was saying, you want to lose 12 pounds. So when do you want to lose 12 pounds? How are you going to lose 12 pounds? You have to set the time frame as well. This is where you set the time frame, the context of how you're going to do it, and the time frame that you need to be able to achieve that 12 pounds. So is it before your daughter's wedding, or is it before the Valentine's Day? You've got a big date that you'll be going to, or is it set the time. Is it before the wedding for your friend? Do you want to be there in that dress, or you want to fit that tuxedo? So set that time frame that will allow you to be able to work and be inspired to go and achieve that 12-pound weight loss. Then the S is self-achievable. So this is where I think it's very, very important. This is where you set up the goals that you have in a way that you'll be able to achieve them. You'll be able to work on them, implement the strategies that will help you, and you'll be able to achieve it without having help from someone. So no one is going to achieve that goal for you. You are the one that needs to be consistent and do all the things that we said, so that we can achieve. So that's why the S says self-achievable. So it would be nice if someone could achieve those goals for you, but we will all be asking people to do that. But no, that's not how it works. For you to achieve the result that you want and to live the life that you want, you need to be ready to do some work and put in the hard work that needs to be done to achieve the life that you want. The A is the advantages and the disadvantages as well. As I was saying before, you need to find ways that will help you to carry on even when things are getting tough. So the advantages, what are the advantages of losing that 12 pound weight? What are the advantages of you reducing the amount that you drink or quitting that smoking? Look at all these things and the context that you are in, the ecology that you are in, so that you'll be able to see the benefits of that, the advantages of that. And then at the same time, what is it that can affect you by losing 12 pounds? Find ways that will clear everything before you actually go in. So is it losing 12 pounds going to be a problem for you, or is it going to be causing your life miserable and all those things that can happen? You have to consider those as well. And if you decide to carry on and do that, then you have looked at every little thing that might challenge you, and you are ready, because the challenges will come. What's going to be the challenge of losing the weight? So find a way around it, and then you'll be able to achieve them. So that is the ecology, and is the advantage and disadvantages. It's very important to look around your life in general and find ways that will challenge you and make ways that you can that can help you to go to the end. Finally, the W in the Pacsaur model is the worthwhile. This is actually a great point, and it's a way that will help you or drive you to the end. So is this losing weight or quit smoking, is it worthwhile? Is it compelling enough? This reason, is it compelling enough to you? Is it so attractive that you want to do it to the end? So it is worthwhile to carry on and lose this weight, or struggle with the headaches of not smoking, all those things. What is your why? You can also call it the why. So what is the main thing that is compelling me? Some people want to do this for others, like they will say, I just want to lose weight so I can be able to play with my kids and run around with them and enjoy life together as a family. Everyone's got different things, different goals, but what is it that is compelling to you? What is your why that is asking you to go and lose this weight? If you find that, and then you go on and set up plans that will help you do that, then I can assure you that you'll find ways to keep going. So this is a Pacsaur model that you might say is similar to a SMART model, but I prefer the Pacsaur because it kind of makes sense when you talk about it, when you explain it to someone. They will be able to see this and even take it and help someone else, because it's way easy to understand, and all the breakdown of it makes really sense to me. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And the other thing, finally, when you set up your goals, make sure you don't set up big goals that you cannot achieve. It's okay to dream big. I also encourage people to dream big, but at the same time, dream big, but take that goal and split it into very small bits, and start small every day. Do something that is within your daily routines. Do something that will help you to achieve that goal bit by bit. That's why I always say start small. It's okay to start small, and along the way, make those changes part of your life. Make them a habit that you won't feel the strain. You'll feel like they're part of you, and you will just keep going even when the challenges come. You'll find ways to overcome them because they are part of you. And along the way, make sure you have someone that you can be accountable to. If you have someone that you're accountable to, it will help you to keep going. You will not cheat yourself. But make sure it's someone that you look up to, like a mentor or your professional mentor, or a coach, or someone that you look up to, but not your friend. Your friend might let you off the hook if you miss things, if you start slowing down. But find someone that will tell you, say, no, you need to do this. This is important to you. Set a goal, so let's do it. Someone who will be there with you and encourage you and support you. And at the same time, because this will take time from your family, tell them. Explain to them what you are doing. Explain to them what you are planning to do. Some will encourage you. Some friends might have a laugh at you or scoff at you, but tell them so they know when you say, this is my time to do this, they will respect that time because you've already spoken to them. And you're not telling them to ask for permission. You are telling them as a courtesy, so they know what you're doing, and that will give you accountability as well. So it's important just to make sure you involve them as well, and always find your own motivation. Don't rely on anyone to motivate you. You are the one doing the work. You are the one you want to achieve this. As we said in Pacsaur, self-achieved or achieved by self, you have to find a way that you can achieve that yourself. Don't wait for someone to come and tell you, come on, let's get up. You have to find ways to do that, because that's you who said this. So be the source of your own motivation. In that way, you'll be able to motivate others as well. They may not say it, but they are watching you. They will be inspired and motivated themselves to try and do their thing. Finally, reward yourself at the end, or even not at the end, during the process, when you achieve a little goal, a little milestone. Reward yourself. sometimes we forget to look after ourselves. We just work hard, and then we achieve things. We don't even see that we have achieved a lot because we are looking at the end point. It's okay to start something with the end in mind, but along the process between starting and the end, you have some milestones that you achieve. Always make sure you celebrate them. You reward yourself. Go for a treat, for a massage. Buy yourself something, a pair of running shoes, a pair of training tracksuit or something like that. But be happy, as you do it. That will allow you to keep going because you can see the little progress that is happening along the way. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys regarding your new goals for the year. So to make sure that your New Year's resolutions stick together and you achieve them at the end, and you become the best that you can be. So I hope that you've learned something in this video. And if you've got any more questions or you like videos like this, please leave me a comment below, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I post a new video. So you take care. Bye.